Hi, greetings. It's me, Dr. Paul Gerhardt, and thank you very much for all your hard work here in the class. I wanted to make a quick video for you to help you understand the expectations for this major paper for your Human Resources class that you're currently enrolled in, HRCU 652. It's our goal in our program to help you become somewhat of an expert in human resources and understand the many different dimensions of planning and implementing a new HRIS system. And so it's your goal in this paper to utilize one of the two case studies that's found in the Module 4 area of Blackboard and to do some research on what's in the literature today that you could make some recommendations for the organizations that are represented in the case studies. You know, I would approach it by taking a look at some of the major topics that are found in our table of contents of our textbook and seeing what kind of material is in the database, the literature database. Use EBSCOhost, for instance. Try to find scholarly peer-reviewed articles, but also find other types of articles to support your analysis and needs based on this case study that you're going to choose. You only have to choose one of the case studies, but your whole goal is to support your ideas from the literature with concepts that we've been talking about in our class discussions. So pretty easy. Make sure your paper is organized. Most of these papers run about 10 to 15 pages. So if your paper is less than 10 full pages of text, you probably haven't done a very good job of digging through the literature. This is an assignment that we've been using for the last 7 years in our program for this class. And most students do very well because they've had some good experience digging into the research and they know how to support their ideas with the literature. So create a basic outline, take a look at the case study, start your paper out by giving an introduction. Tell us what the paper is going to be about. Use APA headings properly, and then create an outline where you have got the main topics that you're figuring out, and then support it along the way. You know, make it your goal to make a recommendation to the organization. Write it in third person, but really take a look at the dynamics of what you see in the case study and talk about what you see in the case study and talk about what the literature suggests is upcoming for the future. Because remember, one of the concepts that we talk about is you're not just creating an HRIS for today's needs, but you really need to be able to project into the future. What are the needs going to be for the organization? And so support your ideas. Continue to use what you're reading in the case study and what you're finding in the literature, and really help show you have a great understanding of the major concepts of this course. And then I always recommend that any paper that you write, set it down and then come back with a fresh set of eyes. Ask yourself, does this flow well? Does this make sense? Am I supporting my ideas properly from the literature? It's not uncommon to have 10 or 15 different resources to support a paper that's 10 to 15 pages long. Please, I've seen people try to submit papers that are longer than 20 for this particular class. Don't do it. You know, you're working too hard, but do be thorough. That's the whole goal, is we want you to be thorough, show critical thinking, support your ideas with the literature, become the expert by seeing what the experts say. And then use your APA manual if you have one, or the sample APA paper to double check your APA. I know I've been focusing on APA, but one thing that I'm kind of famous for here at Brandman is for if it's a grading standard, I hold students accountable for that grading standard. It's the right thing to do. It's the thing that helps make your degree valuable. You've chosen a great school to go to school with and earn a degree, and it's the reputation of excellence that we have that helps make your degree valuable. So don't be the weak link by not supporting your ideas well, not supporting our standards of APA. I teach the research class too, so that's why I'm very familiar with APA and somewhat of an expert in it. But I want everybody to meet this standard because that's what's expected of me as your professor, is to hold students equally accountable for the standards. And I want you to be really proud of the work that you do in showing off your expertise. So, as you know, I always let you know that I'm here to help support your success. So don't hesitate to send me an email or give me a call if you have questions. Thanks so much for your valuable time. I'm looking forward to seeing what you have written. Have a great day, because only you get to choose how you feel about it. Take care. Thank you.